Renata is going to get a lot of value, and again, you are going to absolutely pummel a 2v2 here with that Ashe-Renata combo, so it might...
Still feeling pretty good about that lane. Here comes Pantheon, because level 3.
Guardian is available. Life, I imagine, is the target here, because his passive stacked as well, so we'll have the empowered autos on W.
Heal comes in, they're still gonna go for it. The knockup goes in on the Cuz, he's tanking the turret, he's definitely going down. The first blood goes to Corki, and they do take down the Rakan.
In one fell swoop, gets the flash out of Bulldog, invalidates them to go and contest the Grubs, even with just that, and then also TP's top, gets the flash from Pioshik, and this is exactly what we're talking about. The 2v2 for both of these two teams is lethal, but for KT, both have setup. You can either gold card or you can start with the W, whereas for DN Freaks, Bulldog by himself can't really do too much. You know, I think Unsealed Spellbook still had a good amount of potential value there. So right now, Drake is being taken. That's 2 objectives coming through here for KT.
So it's going to make it pretty awkward, potentially up on the top side. But again, perfect is Ambessa. Can Pioshik make something of this? As here comes the ult on in. The damage should be enough, but Dudu taking a ton of damage himself. Bulldog as well making his way up. Even Life was here. We do see Cuz nearby, but the setup here much better for the DM Freaks. Cuz would love to just kind of stroll in and smite one away. And now the rest of the team coming in, but there is the knockback. Cuz getting pretty low, but now the crunch coming in from KTTP behind this one.
That's Rumble.
And they committed big time to this. This Pantheon is just so dead. You're not getting away. As the bailout, he is not able to do anything. Duckdom left alone on the bottom side of the fight as rocks are flying. BDD as well is going to get knocked up, but I don't think he cares. I'm not sure they have enough damage between these two, especially with the Ashe nearby, but still it's a big win for the side of the DN Freaks.
But with the assist, Dudu is still going to come out very far ahead, gets the top wave crash as well. And KT Cuz, I don't know what that was, just gets knocked back, doesn't use his E for the initial burst of damage, so he's basically already extremely low.
We've seen so many players just kind of not respect not having vision in the banana brush over there by the Rift Herald pit as Destiny is going to come in. I think he tried to use a wall, and that's just going to be canceled. Bulldog will just be executed. This is what we expected out of this duo.
Yeah, this is still
press your buttons and get kills, but
if they get the dragon here, that would actually be huge. We'll see. Looks like OKT might try to go. I don't think they can get the turret. Plates are about to drop. If Perfect can stall even a little bit here, and they are able to get the third objective, they're going to be feeling good. They lost Warfare, though.
Bot turret goes down. And here comes an arrow from Duckdom just trying to help out. The dragon goes down. I think KT, they got it. They got the feats, yeah. So now Perfect, I mean, yeah, he might go down here. He is still Ambessa. He's dashing. He's diving out of the way. And DNF are just left scratching their heads at the design. As that is pretty hard to do that. They're still going to be able to push him away and get the turret, but it feels like a consolation prize at this point. DNF's still in the lead.
So was OP. You could just walk.
Just walk.
Just walk.
Run. I mean, at that point, you're just kind of running. Perfect going in on this one, not knowing the imminent danger that he is in. As the Vialt does come down, he does dodge a bit of that, but he's still going to be taken down. Now, Bulldog is in a pretty rough spot, but here comes Life, and actually going to force the flash away by Cuz they're not able to convert on the other side of the map.
Yeah, every time that they go for these ultimates and they don't get a kill, it's a really big investment. The counter kill does end up...
As you mentioned, he got a bit fed and he was able to at least shore up that lacking.
It's good burst
for his
mostly,
team.
Which this comp is going to rely on burst anyway. Although we do have Duckdom also going for just straight up crit Ashe with the wild arrows. Dragons are going to be a really big deal, though. We haven't talked about this yet, but it's Hextech Drake. KT does have 2, and I actually think that is where their best way...
DN Freaks are very much in control of the map right now. KT, the equalizer is kind of... Oh, wow, it did a lot more than I was expecting. Dudu kind of taking up the turret, though. Here comes Bulldog. Just blocking the Rift Heralds.
Always going to be feeling good. That's also equalizer used to no kill, so I actually think KT have the right idea. Can they execute, though? Veldas as Pioshik is in the pit. KT, they're gonna have to pick a target.
I mean, it might just come down to a smite fight. Like, here comes Dudu. He's pretty fed. He doesn't have equalizer, but he can roast everybody. That's the engage from Life, and he gets knocked back as well. Duckdom does nothing as they try to go for Bulldog, but he's able to stay alive. And down will go the Pantheon as well. That is a free Drake given over to the DN Freaks, plus a bonus couple of kills.
Shield, that's now Voracious Otacon as well, and I think DN Freaks are about to bring us to a game 1 victory here, because that is soul point denied.
Yeah.
That's Otacon, right?
Yeah.
I know that it's 200 gold now, but
Whoa.
yeah, it just, that's it. It's just cleanse.
At least it hit him, you know. And now they're going for Cuz once again. The combo does come in, but that is Pantheon. Gonna bait out the Renata ultimate. So, hashtag worth.
Yeah. I don't even give up any of their buffs. Dudu is still happily pushing.
Little wall to come in. Nice flash from Wei. As, okay, BDD even going to flash in against the wall in the top of the map. As we're going deep for this one. At least the bailout barely comes out at the end, but he's not able to survive. And of course, with the revive coming in from the Otacon, DNF able to just go ahead and do this. And, yeah, every tower is falling. Everything is falling to the side of the DN Freaks, who are very far ahead at this point in time.
The arrow and with the double globals, that is still a way that you can do it.
Oh, Cuz, not again. As the combo comes in, you talked about it. This time it will go on to the Pantheon, and there's just no escape as bit of damage is going into Dudu, but he's got Sonya's completed. Duckdom desperate to do something in this game, but he'll be denied doing anything as Dudu even gets the kill onto him as he escapes at the same time. Just the burn damage getting it done. This game is done and dusted, Chronicler. Could have been a little bit happier. Maybe.
Yeah, well, BDD at least got the TP out, so that's something. You're kind of even. It just feels horrible because, again, if you get into a 5v5, if you're DN Freaks and relatively even, as we have seen, I think their comp is it's such a straightforward front to back. You have great engage, great follow-up, a lot of AoE damage as well with the Talia and the Rumble. And then we never really got to see an opportunity for KT to try and, you know, turn that lead into anything else, because the lead never really materialized.
Okay, they're going in on the Dudu. They quickly realize their mistake as everybody tries to just run away, and they're all being burned down by the equalizer, which was excellently placed. This should just be a straight-up ace, unless BDD survives somehow. Doesn't matter, the Nexus will fall. As Ingo's Pioshik trying to extend into position for Life to make the jump, actually does do so, and BDD will survive. But he won't be happy about it. He's got a 1-1 scoreline. The rest of the team don't look at those KDAs as the DN Freaks absolutely crush KT in game 1.
I think the burden of execution is actually pretty high between Yone, it's pretty easy not have an impact, Gragas Casks, the fact that Cuz is playing Nidalee, and then you look at the DN Freaks comp and that one plays itself there, but this is the problem, it's Jax. So actually getting damage into him as Kalista, not gonna be easy. Cuz on a ward here. Oh, they're gonna keep going.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna get this dive down.
E.
There's no counter-strike, so you just straight up die. And there's no help, you know, all the junglers were on the top side, so they knew they were totally fine and safe to go for this dive in a 2v1 in 2025.
Gragas is very fun to play into Jax, by the way.
Yep.
Nothing he can do.
Well, at least he gets to farm a little bit and eventually be a threat in the side lane, but for now, just kind of sitting around.
Grasp proc, but the body slam ends up getting perfect out of dodge. As Berserker.
Berserker! Okay, he's got barrier for now. There's the flash to follow away. He's going to pick up the kill. A solo kill, I might add, as now Life getting in, but that is Yone. You can't beat that champ as he will get away very easily. This game is going. And with Pioshik farming the Crux on the top side of the map, not going to be able to take down a dragon either. So just giving over all 3 grubs to KT Rolster.
Yeah, the big benefit of having double lane priority. So looking to go for a build with damage, which I do applaud. He had a really rough game number 1. And seeing him go for the more AP-heavy variant of Gragas is something that we think is a really, really good call.
And not really in position to do them, but you can see that DNF from behind, they're not going to stick around for too long. They just want to get one and deny the feats of strength and get away.
Solid call, just making sure that they don't get it. Grubs is, I'd say, the easiest to get when it comes to trying to stack those early feats. So picking out a single grub makes that a lot harder. Good choice to disengage as well. Going to be first Turbo Blood. There's nothing that DN Freaks can really do. Pyosik on a back at the moment, and this might also lead into a possible fight towards that dragon. Level 11 here for BDD. Needed nerfs to his passives.
Yeah.
I do think that the AP build, you can go like Bruiser-ish. You don't have to go full Glass Cannon AP, but I just think it's so much better.
Feats.
They are in. They do not know about the Lee behind them. Dokdam.
Okay, he is going to flash away from that one, and now it's just a kick on a Leona. That's actually Pyosik in a rough spot. Throws him in, and now the turn is huge. Easy kill on a Pyosik. Life will flash away. The cask is very nice and perfect. He wants more. He's going to land the slow with the bomb there, as now Bulldog has to flash himself. Does dodge away from the Yone and will survive. But at the end of the day, KT just getting so much out of this trade.
And you know what the best part about this is, Feldes? It's not cause BDD. It's the rest of the team showing some signs of life, which I think after that game number 1 was really necessary. Well, cause also did not show a lot of life into the last one, but he's been fine on literally just doing what he needs to, securing the objectives, building a farm lead.
It's true. In challengers, probably Bulldog would have stuck around to farm the wave.
And just died. Yeah, I could see it happen. Way, of course, part of the KT roster that did the unthinkable in challengers, which is just win everything. Both the, you know, like challengers equivalents of worlds. Yeah, that was a lot of buttons used. So the Herald one is not that bad. The Sonya's arm guard obviously is very unfortunate. Will it matter though, Feldes? I don't know. I don't think
feels
so.
Like no.
Or is a 5.5k gold behind. Perfect, like single-handedly, is just kind of dancing on them as he does as KDA Gragas.
Yeah, they're trying to fight for this one. Life is probably dead. His flash is already down. Pyosik is behind enemy lines. And we also had Dudu TPing into this one. Pyosik is free food. Remember when Wadded broke down on the space about how they could have just taken top turret KT in game number 1 and just given up the dragon? Be down, take the worst fight of all time, and also give up the
Okay, but this one is way worse than the KT one. The KT one, I understood a little bit. This one, I'm vexed, Feldes. Vexed,
Vex isn't in this game, actually. Blue items, you know?
It's blue Gragas.
Yeah.
Cosmic Drive for at least a little bit of AP, plus the...
And it's blue.
The speed, yeah, and the CDR. Always going to feel great. A lot of ability
it's
haste.
Also blue. I think that's more important than
the
CDR.
What's
so.
next?
Well, Life is going to be okay. The charm into the ult. Still have Otacon buff. BDD goes in. Might just kill Bulldog here. No, he will survive.
They still have the buff. 15 seconds. Maybe a Hail Mary engage when it times out, but look at that, KT. They're not even taking the risk. What is this? Is not my KT. Or it's lose.
It was 10 kills, the record.
Okay, the Hextech Soul's gone. It's... What?
All right, Hextech Soul gone. There's the flank. They have everything they ever could have wanted. The MF does ult just to get Gragas cast, as I did mention. That's a double kill.
Penta angle?
Penta angle here. Penta. Wait,
Penta.
Gonna go down. Dokdam looking for it. He misses the kill. And he might just go down at Ignite and the minions. So that was kind of sad.
Too many juicy targets and you kind of just lose track.
And you throw your Q in between them.
Yeah, you try to kill all of them and instead they don't know.
Throw it into the river.
They're not aware. He's pool-baying. He's trying to challengers to challenger.
Okay, well, he got the kick, and Dokdam will die. It's a 1-for-1 trade until until the rest of the fight happens where it's not a 1-for-1 trade and KT just bop them over the head. And there you go. Maybe just headbutt them over the head. And yeah, just going to be a full-on ace. Down will go Life. And Dudu, not very long for this world. He does have his Zhonya's to keep us in this game for just a little bit longer. And there you go. Full ace does go the way of KT. And they will look to end the game.
Going to be close to 30 minutes, maybe even sub 30 minutes. Finish here. Bulldog will be up in 12 seconds, but I don't think we're going to see him in this game anymore, Valdez. We are going to a game number 3. KT, after a rough game 1, bounce back in pretty crazy fashion. And DN Freaks, when they win, they look good, but when they're losing, nothing really happens. There it is. Showmaker watching BDD play 2 of his favorite champions. Back in the series. Well, back to back with a game of Yone in between. Yone doesn't count.
Yone's fake.
Yone's not real.
Not a real champ.
Thus far hasn't really worked out. Getting another kill onto him would be absolutely huge. Just Dudu, he knows what's about to happen. Life is backing now, but he's not making it here in time.
Well, it's a flash, but the Deadly Flourish comes in. Wei should be able to tank 2 shots, but he tanks a 3rd and just dies. Oh no, level 2 here for Dudu, and he's got his W, but down he will go. It's traded. He gets 2 of them down, and it looks like one of them was in execution, but still.
No.
Can we do it again?
Valdez, this is a lesson in life. Sometimes things aren't pretty. They're not perfect. And we're just gonna have to live with it.
Yeah, perfect is the top laner for KT.
I knew I walked into that one.
That one was so easy.
There's already enough going on, Valdez.
So easily for that one.
Attempted steal, not gonna work out, because it's going to take Dragon as well. It's just a word. I need to be able to say that word.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
You know
what? Screw you and Atlas. I'm just going to say Pristine only. No more perfect. Okay. No more free jokes.
I'm fine with that. There's no player named Pristine, you know.
Not going to do too much, although seems to go back on that decision. Even a single grub, I think, would be big here. They want to get a catch.
Yeah, they're going to get the scatter, and Bulldog in a bit of trouble.
Fair.
And he is actually just going to run away. He does flash for it.
That's a good cooldown to get on a stationary target like the Wei, and they will get their grub as well.
The one grub, the denial of the objective here for the feats of strength for DNF. That's really what it means.
Enemy team. Well, I guess Perfect isn't squishy, but he's still a good target. This is the vision trap we were talking about.
Here it is. There's their big engage. They are going to catch Life.
Get a kill!
100%. They did it. They got the Elise. And the follow-up here. Another stun from Cuz. Going to force a flash out of Pyosik. And you know what? If DNF face check an unwarded brush on eyes.
There is a shot, Valdez. Didn't love the angle which Dokdam opened up with there as well. Felt like they should have been able to maybe get a little bit more out of that, but we'll take it. Perfect. Probably gonna have to give up this turret, which means that the erase.
First turret.
Ooh, this is low, but yeah, I don't think they're gonna be in time.
They should probably be hitting this, right?
I'm pretty sure they could have gone
They would have gotten it if Dudu just stuck around and hit the turret instead.
Okay, KT, you do not have control. They're going to try and force a little bit. Get the TP. Maybe you just take that.
Yeah. They'll get the TP. A lot of damage, a lot of poke coming down. Dudu, he wants more. He is angry after giving up. He doesn't have Q3, and so he's just a rooted Cassante because he didn't dodge that either. And, well, they're going to drop the Rift Herald. So they should be able to get this turret. Here we go, charge on in. Okay. Didn't get it there for a second. Was a little bit worried.
Point of KT is that they're playing a pick composition and they need a kill desperately for the plan to work. But I think that's a lesson that DN Freaks can take, and if they implement it in their gameplay, then it'll be good.
And he'll get it eventually. He's going to be killing tanks. Jin. Well, he'll be trying.
KT, I really was hoping for a higher pace with how this game should go for you if you do want to win it. Of the river, which I do feel like they really need. BED has his flash available. Maybe he's the hero that they need.
And they're going to engage onto the Sejuani, and Duckdom, he's just burning down so quickly as now the Hui ult rather, is going to push them back. And just like that, DNF will net themselves a dragon without doing all too much.
I want to highlight again, if DN Freaks get more Ocean Drakes, the game does kind of...
Yeah.
It does. It is kind of over.
Yeah.
This is just one, so it's fine. They will also ensure that the battle for the Sandals continues this series.
Certainly with the new patch, you would have to imagine. We're kind of out of position, but rotating over, and now the drag on a Duckdom, who's just going to have to flash the wall, just dying to a Cassante. Way as well going to get knocked back here. A bit of damage here on a Cuz as this Cassante.
Outer flash.
Not necessarily that killable. Looking to threaten them with some very tiny needles.
Freaks are just actually moving like a team. I feel like KT still feels so scatterbrained as Perfect is on the flank angle. They don't have a Sejuani ult. Maybe this is the moment, but they need to hit some CC.
Well,
Any.
It's going to check the brush there with the Deadly Flourish. Again, the pick comp of KT. They would like to get a pick to start this off.
One pick, please.
Life, what's going on here?
Oh,
wow.
I don't know about that ult.
Yeah, the ult was optimistic, let's say.
That's one of your big cooldowns.
Uh-oh. And now the big burst. The big boom boom damage coming out of the way, but look at this Dudu, it's taking a huge amount of damage. Jin can kill tanks, and he does it there. It's not gonna hit anything else, but life might go down. He's gonna taxi over to the minions, but this is Viego we're talking about, not really getting away from him. And KT, they get a couple of picks. They didn't get one, they got two. They doubled their kill score.
It works, Valdez! The comp works! Just one kill, bro! Just one!
Just one!
Just one! They get the one kill, that's Voracious Otacon. That's Sandals as well.
Wow! KT Roaster.
Been playing out. I'm feeling reasonably good about a team being able to get good value out of that. As Bulldog, yeah, unsurprisingly, his poke has been hitting the mark. And that is what you're going to kind of hold on to as long as the Baron isn't taking.
Flanking Jace is not the answer. And
okay, well now the buff is going to time out.
Yeah, and Duckdom's pretty low. Okay, nice pick there onto Life, and he is not able to go up into the sky. As now 0 and 3, he keeps looking for very optimistic cocoons.
Part of his composition.
Yeah.
His damage is what makes the difference, and they need a pick to set up. Ocean Rift actually doing a lot of work there. He's gonna like get over the wall.
They need BDD here. He's just not really here just yet. As Dudu's going in, they're gonna look for Cuz, who ults away, and now
BDD?
the flanking Syndra is gonna land the stun onto multiple. And there you go, you have your pick, but the turn does come in. Pyosik is gonna go down. Can anyone kill Dudu is the question I have. They're trying to get Duckdom on the backside. BDD is so low, running away from Berserker, who is going to get the kill, and Dudu is still alive on the right side.
They got soul though!
They did get the soul, and that is going to be huge. And finally, we know that Viego and Jace can eventually take out the Cassante. He almost 1v3'd. The rest of the team kind of just, like, Pyosik tried to dash into Syndra when there was a ball on the ground in front of him.
Oh, flash on Perf, but he does have Ocean. Like, look at the healing.
Yeah.
That's coming from this guy.
Ult's coming in.
We're letting him tank a lot.
They want the Jace. I don't know if they can kill Jace.
I take
The
back.
answer is no, and Dudu in a lot of trouble. Now the frontlining Jace, they're trying to block for Dudu, but they can't. They do not get the block down, and DNF are falling apart. KT Roaster, a couple of huge picks, and maybe now finally they go for Baron.
I'm taking back my Ocean Soul slander. Perfect. You have shown me the error of my ways. I should have believed in the pristine Ocean, as he tanks so much there. Completely unbothered. What was it, like 2 free ultimates?
Yeah.
Went into the Jace, didn't matter. That's Nash. It was a very KT fashion.
Yeah. And we said, you know, if this game goes long enough, it should go to DNF, but it just feels like, unfortunately, for their sake, they weren't quite able to make as many grounds.
It doesn't matter. It's
as
fine.
Perhaps we thought they were going to. And now KT getting a big enough lead, especially with the Ocean Soul.
One up. Ideally, BDD. Even Dokdam will do in a pinch. But gonna be hard in the kills. Redemption. Heal, all available.
All right, stun onto Viego. Root comes down. Just trying to siege this turret right now. They still have 1 minute and 20 left on the Baron, trying to do as much as they possibly can with it. As Cuz gonna let that one hit Dokdam. That's just fine. BDD, think about a little rotation over towards Dudu. This 1v1 will never end. But yeah, just trying to siege, trying to get as much value as you can. Might just end up being a little Elder Flip moment in this game if KT can't get enough with this Baron.
That is a good way back in, actually. Pioshik stealing an Elder buff. That could do it.
Yeah.
Shouldn't get the opportunity. It might actually be tough to hit it. We'll have TP available though, so might be able to TP back in.
Well, he's going to go very deep for that kill. I don't know about that one, Cuz. And now no reset comes in. Dokdam, no, the flash! Fourth shot, just like that, to the face. And now with Berserker gone, you don't have enough damage. Bulldog is being bullied away. It looks like KT finally did it. We're not going to have any Elder Flips, no challengers here. It's just straight up LCK Cup. KT Rolster looks like they have finally done it, as they will look to push to end right down the middle of the map.
And it's so KT to still be like, are they really gonna do it? Are they really gonna win?
Is it enough? I don't know. I think it's enough at this point, as we're gonna get some shots on in. Popping over, he's gonna flash away. Safe to say the Elise from Life. Maybe we don't get to see it again here at the LCK Cup. If they do make it into play-ins, we'll have to wait and see on that one as well. KT Rolster.
Camille and Sejuani, absolutely disgusting 2v2. And Zeka can go tank chase into the Corki. Corki hasn't really been able to come over. I don't think this was the call.
What if we just run really slowly?
You just, like Zeus is level 6 as well. Okay. You know what? Could have made that decision earlier.
Go back.
It's better than the alternative, where they just go and watch. Now they get a shove in, and then Zeus TPs, and then you have a timer, where you might not even have to TP, actually, because we were too slow.
Yeah, early Ocean Drake, not bad. Can be a lot of oppressive lanes when you're dealing with Camille into melee, and then you've got Jace as well. So
early individual Ocean Drake is, actually quite nice.
And a whole lot less for a good reason, right? You're giving double gold. And the first blood is, it just doesn't matter as much, as they're trying to get on top of Peanut here. Peanut was the one trying to dive them, but he went a bit early. There's the ult into Leona. Andil has Eclipse up, but now the flash with the chains, and there you go. Viper gonna set that one up, picks up first blood for himself. And
Corki for the win.
The flanking Corki, the failed knockup, the combo comes in, the splash in front by Sponge, and now Yukal is going 1v4, and he's gonna get stunned eventually, right? Okay, maybe not. Oh, he gets stunned into the wall and just dies. Well, it turns out that Corki's not a playmaker, especially when it shows up 40 minutes late to the party. I mean, you kind of already said it though, like this one's kind of, I don't know. Well,
it's not done. It's fine.
It's not done. Okay.
There's bounties. They can get the bounties. They're fighting for grubs.
We
might have a fight on our hands.
The doneness of this game. Yeah, we got to fight. That ult's going to miss. It's going to slow. At least Zeka, he's just hopping on in. He's so tanky. As will they even take him out? They finally do. But this fight is going the way of Hanwha Life Esports still. A massive spear goes in. Zeus, though, going to land this stun. No follow-up, though. As it feels like Viper was kind of 1v1ing maybe Andil on the top of the fight. And now, looking to back away from this one. Hanwha Life Esports would love to get at least one grub.
Okay, Sponge is healing.
He is. Smites that one. No smite for Peanut. And everything's missing. Delight, he's
TP.
okay. TPs are coming in.
Double TP!
Delight getting pretty low.
We're going in!
They're trying to get on top of Viper here. Now the Jace is back, and Rich, he's trying to take away the Sejuani. He will be able to. And now Zeka's going to miss the shock blast. He's on the run, and he is super fast. But, wow, DRX, okay.
Keep going, yeah.
What's that?
It's from Dark Souls and Elden Ring. And
Oh, right, okay.
yeah.
Well, I know those games. I just didn't know the...
Oh, developer, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Rich, you can't dash away from that. That's one thing that Camille is very good at doing. Pressing the R button on the Ambessa.
Combined CC probably would have been enough, but then also the Camille ult, as you point out. No shot of getting out of that one. And that's the first Turblood, and the Sandals have now made their way towards Hanwha. And I know that the 2.5k gold lead was gone for a little bit there.
Illaoi playable?
Sure. If you find Ixu and get him back in the LCK,
Yeah.
make it happen.
Zeka being pushed away. That ult was a little bit confusing. Ondil going in. They're trying to burst down Zeka. Will they be able to kill Jace is the answer. And Zeka goes in. Rich has the angle. That's a couple of kills for DRX already. Zeus trying to frontline. Will be able to take one down. There's the Poppy ultimate as well. But Zeus does have to flash away. They're not willing to take the rest of the fight. But DRX, man, their resilience is so cool to see. They will not go down without a fight.
They even got the Herald. Sponge stole it.
Not
got
done.
the eye.
They're just slowly doing the Otacon on Vision, by the way.
I think they're trying to get preferably a teleport out as a Sponge.
Sponge? There's the ult coming in, and the engage from Delight was super clean. Down goes the DRX jungler.
Uh-oh.
And maybe the hopes of DRX in this game. Zeka, though, the damaged Jace is actually being burned down. They take him out, but there's no more Ondil, and you're not getting away from Camille, so Teddy just elects to CS instead. Definitely the smart call, as now they'll just be gifted the Otacon. Thank you for the leash.
He sponged too close to the sun and burned up. Ends up going down, unfortunately, with the flash up as well. Sponge up until this point has been having a great game, but that is, well, I'm not going to say it after being wrong multiple times, but that does feel like buff now here. Rich
Uh-oh.
is most likely in a rough spot here.
He is Ambessa, but it's Ambessa and a Poppy and Sejuani. And Zeka comes in, he says, thank you very much. I need to improve my KDA. It's pretty bad right now. So I'm just going to take this kill. And they still have the Otacon buff for a minute and a half. They're not going to do anything crazy with it. This change will miss. Viper just says, whatever. And we'll look to push bot with his team. Doesn't really feel like DRX are trying to stop this push very much. Ucal was top, at least he got a turret.
It's as you said, Valdez. Otacon is just the new Baron buff, where we just let them have, you know, whatever they want.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's funny, too, because as the losing team, you can't overextend either, because then they just respawn. Yes, you get extra gold, but this dive, very nice from the side of Zeus. Will they get Teddy? The answer is no, and actually Delight will have to revive Zeus as well. Does get pushed back a bit, so they get 100 extra gold compared to last week.
Oh, yeah. On Italy.
I think there's a good reason for that, but Riftmaker is,
TP?
It's a thing nowadays. Ucal's dead, but maybe Zeka as well. 4 seconds on Otacon. Will they wait?
Oh, the timing! It's good!
Yeah. There you go. They wait, they get the kill. And they're at least able to make it.
They have to keep going, of course.
A 1-for-1.
I don't think they can really extend the play.
Probably does, yeah.
Level 15.
Upgraded, plated steel caps.
I am happy to see Zeus on the carry as Zeka.
Oh no, Zeka! He's being bullied so much in this game.
The TP.
Yeah, the TP. I don't know about this one. He's going to get back over the wall, but... Ooh, okay, DRX. The game is in that position at the moment. Ondil is level 9 against level 15 Zeus, and down goes Sponge. Sponge is dead. And so is Rich. And so is Ondil. Okay, well, that was a short-lived Hail Mary.
Yeah, so
I like that they went for it.
The thing about Hail Marys is that generally they don't work out, Valdez, and unfortunately, they don't even need Zeka. Zeka is not necessary for this game plan to work out. Hanwha Life will be bringing us to a 1-0. Okay, but
bullied the whole game, building actual damage. This is why we don't go for these builds. You just build tank instead. He was trying to be not cringe, but honestly, sometimes you just gotta send it and be cringe. It's fine. Yeah, so that's another kill as well onto Ondil, but at least that is gonna push them back from ending the game to the chagrin of the Korean commentators who all groan at the same time. For DRX, who say, well, we can't contest the Baron. Let's take the Dragon. We might as well. And they will be able to get it. There's not much that Hanwha Life Esports can do to stop this, unless they ran directly over and tried to stop some backs, but that's not going to happen. They're just going to try to push an end.
I wouldn't be shocked if Zay's 1v5s at this point, but he doesn't have a TP, so we can't go towards the bot side of the map. So the last Hail Mary didn't quite work out. Another one is going to have to come through. 11k gold deficit next.
You know, UCal's been very good about turning fights and making big plays.
Yep, and you know, the Corki, maybe he can do it, Valdez. Let's see.
The Valkyrie angle? Maybe? No, I don't think so. The Poppy ult, let's see where this one lands. It's not going to land. It doesn't quite matter, as Zeus just going to maul the Ashe to death as the rest of the team does die as well. This is the Nexus going down. Hanwha Life Esports will very much take down DRX. Well,
is this the hidden Aurora
It's
counter?
not Zeus, because playing Anivia into Gragas is a terrible idea.
Well, I hate it, but I don't know. If Anivia's getting locked, I'm...
Frog who? There's something happening in mid here. UCal trying to get a kill, but unfortunately for him, there's a million people here. He is going to get first blood, though, and trades flashes with Zeka, so worth for him.
Playing a lot of top Anivia and solo queue. It is one of those things where you think about it for a little bit, and imagine just being your average top laner and playing into Anivia with Grasp. It's like Grasp Karma is nothing compared to this. Actually, I don't know if that's true. Grasp Karma is objectively evil.
Yeah, that shouldn't be allowed, actually, in the game. That should be disabled.
Elise!
He's Elise, level 3. It's all you need. When it becomes nothing, there's the Cocoon with no follow-up, and that was onto Ondil.
Dubstep Ignite.
Nice repel. Zeka's got an angle here.
He doesn't have flash, though. Hard for him to just get across, and Zay is zoning ult. He's zoning!
Actually, zoning them with the Anivia ult. Little fight for the last grub. Let's see it. Who's going to get it? It's just going to come down to a smite from that one. But Rich is just standing. He doesn't know what Anivia does. Stands in the ult. The wall comes down and Anivia gets a kill as well. And that's 2 for Hanwha Life Esports. And the 1 grub to deny from DRX.
That you go tank? We'll see. The tank builds have scarred me, Valdez.
I mean, you know, it could just be like Azir.
Teddy?
Just have Grasp. Teddy, yeah, he's dead. And that is going to be handed over to Viper.
No, that's mean, man. You can't just insect people on Zinzao. Deficit at 10 minutes. But, you know, we still have another minute, so we'll have to see. Sponge?
We still have top Anivia in this game, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. You know, this is one of those things where I feel like teams didn't have to do this in fairness. Oh
my god! Delight?
Sponge, no.
Sponge is dead. Oh no. Well, I mean, he had a cool play, but I wonder if this Caitlyn pick was a bit of comfort as well. As Delight, the flash Cocoon into Ondil. He's going to throw in a Pop Blossom just to die. Didn't really have any other options, so can't really blame him. The second he gets cocooned, he's dead.
Ondale tries to do the right thing, which is ensure that they can't actually hit you by using your clone as DRX. Zek. No,
all right, they're trying to get in. The cask used on the Ezreal. And Viper will be forced away for now. Zeka doing a good job zoning on the left side, but Rich taking a huge amount of damage. And if you don't have cast for the Anivia, she just gets to zone everyone. As Pina going to take out Sponge, and the entire right side of the fight is already lost by DRX.
Yes, passive. Cannot kill him.
You can't kill him. You don't have a way to stop his ult.
It's not good for you if you win worlds. You know, like you're gonna start doing weird stuff as UCal, trying to keep this game alive.
Oh, the blood pedal. Okay, well, yeah, he's still
something.
Dead. Yeah. Okay, Viper gonna dodge that. He's got his E, and he gets away. A lot of low health bars there. Meanwhile, Hanwha Life Esports taking the Hextech Drake on the bottom side of the map.
So the gold lead is stable. Viper does have E, do note. Also Zeka there. I think we should let this one go. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, observers. Keeping us in the dark for a little bit there.
It's just a disaster. Well, yeah, okay. Rich as well is having a bit of trouble here. Also going to get ulted by Ezreal. True Shot Barrage helping out. A little alcove gaming and just dies instead. Delight will take that.
The final order and Peanut immediately basing is like, ooh, I've seen that in solo queue.
Yeah. So, looking for the first turret. Plate's still up here at what? What? Where'd he go?
Brandon, this game is so silly! Okay, one sec. We need to see what happens here.
Viper's
He is
dead.
dead.
He doesn't have a Z, he doesn't have flash. That's a lot of gold given over to Sponge.
And just like us, Hanwha Life are having a bit too much fun, and as a result, UCal's just frantically running around murdering people. I want to steal away the kill.
Yeah.
This doesn't matter that much, as we're trying. You can't dive in Nivea. The wave clear is there. I don't even.
Zeka, you're not paying attention. You can't dive the Anivia. It's a very difficult issue.
Now that I think about it, wouldn't...
Oh! A chance to kill Tank Anivia. I mean, kind of Tank Anivia. There's the cask. Can you get him in the egg? Yes, you can.
He's gonna die.
I don't know if they can kill him in time.
No, they have to, for sure. They have the cooldowns.
Okay, he didn't have flash. They did it.
Oh my! Do you know the one, the JoJo gif where it's like just people? Okay, it's just three guys punching down on one person lying down. That was how
that's
that felt.
Not a very nice gif.
Well, no, but he was like in the corner as an egg, getting like body slammed and punched,
That's true,
and body slammed and punched.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Gotta hit your W, Peanut. Or does he?
No.
Maybe he doesn't. Okay.
No,
well,
not gonna hit it. Doesn't have to either. They have 4 grubs, so you know, doing some work.
Cosmic Drive now done here for Rich. Life is like, this one's in the bag, and DRX is like, no!
They did that game 1 too.
Sayes might die again. Like the TP's behind him.
That Q is pretty interesting.
Oh,
Sponge.
wait, Zeka's on his way.
There's the flash.
Zeka's on his way.
Yeah, there's the cask, and now Zeka coming in, but your Anivia's already dead.
He did kill Fi as well, though. So that's Dragon. Teddy just flashed.
I know this flash as well.
Viper's level 11.
Viper's not done yet. He's got red buff. He's coming in. I mean, they get the knockup onto him. It's
fine. Just use both subs.
Away. Yeah, why not? I'm Ezreal. It's fine. I'll do whatever I want. And UCal's pushing top while the Drake fight was happening. The Drake fight, that wasn't really a Drake fight. That turned into a little bit of a fight, which ended up with Viper using both the subs.
Rich is coming back in this game. Like, Zay is now dying back to back. He's got evading that gank gracefully. Flanking who? Flanking Delight?
He's still flanking. Zoom. Still flanking.
Does he? Yeah, I was about to say, like, he's going to E.
Viper's here. Andel's got to be careful. He's getting taunted. Yeah, well, he's okay. He's just dead. Meanwhile, DRX, they did not learn their lesson from game 1.
Valdez.
I'm not a believer. How do you get through this? Look at the walls. What is this? How do you play against that? DRX is like, wait, what the hell? How is this allowed?
Season 1, baby! Sponge needs access, but Zeka is just standing guard.
And it's just going to come down to the smite, and there you go. You can't get past the Anivia and the one little Otacon wall. That's all it took. And Zeka's dead. Well, he's going to revive. Okay, extra gold given over. They're trying to do it. A lot of damage comes out from Viper, but it doesn't matter. Big turnaround here from DRX. They're just getting so much gold. And eventually they will be able to kill this egg as well. You would imagine they're going to try to back off of this.
They got the... That's everyone!
That's everybody. 1,000 golds given over. Teddy, meanwhile...
Zeka?
Why didn't he Zonya's?
Zeka, there's a Caitlyn!
Oh, no! And he's going to go down! All of a sudden,
shutdown!
DRX, they don't have the health bars to rush the Baron or anything, but this game is up in the air.
Well, they're still going to lose soul. What is happening?
I'm believing, Chronicler. DRX can do it. They've Viper, go pick up those cinders. They're right next to you for the death cap. And we will have it. Zeka, not again. Not again, Zeka. Not like this. I mean, they don't have that much damage, and he's pretty tanky, but like...
That's Flash.
Yeah, the Flash just come in, the cask is there, and Zeka's just dead. Again, another pickoff on a Zeka who just can't help it today.
Unfazed by everything that's transpiring thus far.
Just, okay. Jumping into a Xin Zhao. You know, Sponge was really good up until that moment. He was doing a great job. He set up so many kills, got that kill in the bottom lane, and he's like, you know what? I'm just going to send it.
I get the thought process, because if you kill Xin Zhao, you do...
But it's Xin Zhao.
I know that, Veldas. But that's the thought process is, I go in on Xin Zhao. If we kill him, we can mash, because then the jungler is dead.
True.
But now, the Hanwha Life can't
If we go
mash
in and kill the whole enemy team, we can mash.
Because DRX, their jungler is dead.
Yes.
Can they do this?
I think they can, honestly. Andal also caught. Viper going to take him down. Teddy, he is getting zoned by Anivia, but at least Zeus has to flash away, but that just means that Rich is going to be the sacrifice instead. Delight! Oh my. It's okay.
I guess Yukel has death cap done?
This Baron does a lot of damage.
Oh, Yukel. Can we, please, can we get some vision? Can we get this man some help?
Oh, the flash forward.
They might die.
Yeah, this is a very awkward time. Sponge is back, and now, oh no, they did it! They finally killed Xin Zhao, but instead Yukel goes down. And Zeus is back, he's got a Banshee's Veil, and they will take him out here.
Sponge is trying!
Sponge is trying to kill the Baron by himself. Instead, he's just going to elect to die. Oh, maybe he gets away, actually. A chance?
Flash!
A chance?
Flash!
Oh. No! Nice try. Good effort. Good effort.
He earned
Wasn't
that.
meant to be.
Is that how the great resistance,
that's the end
great
of the game.
story of DRX?
And then the game ended, Chronicler.
Not like this, Veldas.
Just like, exactly like what you're watching right now. Zeus, he's just charging forward. He has Banshee's Veil. He's like,
get him, Andil!
What are you going to do? Andil, desperate. They want to kill Viper, but they can't. They just don't have the damage. And, I mean, they're still in Anivia in the front line, so they have oodles and boodles of damage. They get him into the egg. Rich is like, man, this isn't fair. I shouldn't have had to play this game into this bird. That's not a thing. Should have checked the solo queue accounts. Unlucky. Well, Hanwha Life Esports, this is the expected result of today, I'll say that. Now, we had a lot of unexpected things that did happen. And you can read into that whatever you may. We'll see if we see more Anivia in the future here. As Zeka, will he go down another time? No, he will not. It is the end of the game. Viper ends it with 12 kills.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.